Rohan Marley
Mm-hmm.
was on Drink Champs, and
Family of Bob Marley.
correct. I don't know who he is. I'm not. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay.
Uh. Oh, okay. So this is also on his page. So Ro Marley is his handle on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and he put up a post. First of all, we'll start there and then go backwards. He put up a post yesterday that says Bob Marley movie breaks box office record on its first day, ends theater drought. Bob Marley One Love breaks a notable Valentine's Day box office record on its first day in theaters, helping curb the sour 2024 box office.
Mm.
And that is the article is from screenrant.com.
That's great.
So that's interesting as well.
Yeah.
But this is the audio I wanted to play. He was on Drink Champs, and he has some things to say, so I just want to play them real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
He's so, and Kingsley himself, he's so point on as an actor, you know what I mean? He makes an actor playing as a, but to be able to tap in and reach that level, well, it's truly impressive, bro. Right. And we love that. And this film, as you said, it's really a family certified, family made. All right. You know, Ziggy, Sedella, Mama Rita, the entire family, myself and Steven, you know, we're always there to support all the brothers, sisters. Right. So it's really a family and thing, as well as my dad's friends. The sons of the musicians are playing their dads. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. A lot of so a lot of cast is Jamaica, man. And then again, the amount of people that were able to like get a job in Jamaica because of the movie. Yeah, because of the movie was another good thing. We're proud of that. So he's still working from heaven. He's still working from heaven. Oh, and King.
All right. So there you go.
He says it's his dad.
Yes, he did.
I didn't catch it the first time I heard it.
It's all right.
But yeah, that's okay. So he's one of Bob Marley's sons.
It's one of the many Marleys.
There are a lot of them.
Hey, listen. The good book.
Yeah, a lot of kids.
The good book says.
More than 10. Be fruitful and multiply. Is that what you're about to say?
There you go. That's what their book says.
Yeah, I'll tell you off pod about a Uber driver that I met today.
Was he a Marley too?
No, but she said something similar to be fruitful and multiply, but that is not appropriate for this podcast.
Well, we leave that there. Anyway, there you go. One of Bob Marley's children. I was about to say descendants. That's not what he is. He's a child, direct lineage. So there's Bob Marley's son speaking about the film, saying that the family was involved and is in support of the film, that this film was able to give jobs to Jamaica. And even further than that, that some of the people who are in the film are actually playing their parents.
That's cool.
That's super fly.
Yeah, I like that. I really want to see this movie. I wasn't sure at first when I first saw when I saw the initial trailer. I just felt like the initial trailer was poorly executed. In my opinion, I mean, I'm nobody, but I felt it was poorly executed because when I saw the second one, I was like, "Oh, I think I want to watch this. This looks actually
sometimes that happens.
Really interesting."
And honestly, I think the film companies do that on purpose. I think the first one is to kind of just give you a small taste. And then as you get closer, the trailers get better and better and more revealing because they want you to be salivating as you get to release date.
Yeah. So I am very much interested in seeing this. I mean, I grew up on Bob Marley. Like my parents played him all the time. So you know, I think it would be really interesting to learn a little bit more about his life. I know we always talk about the family being involved because I want to speak to the interview that you just played. I know we always talk about the family being involved and how, nervous it makes us when that happens because we don't know if we're going to get the real. So
Right.
I've been seeing a lot of good reviews, a lot of reviews that say that it does give kind of a nuanced depiction of who Bob Marley was. So
Okay.
I hope that means that they allowed, um, some liberties in his story where we can really learn about what kind of man he was and, his the great parts about him, but also maybe there were flaws that,
Those human
um
parts.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm curious about the movie. I've been curious about the movie for several weeks now. I also think it's cool that this was the film to kind of break the box office curse, if you will, since there's been some problems with the numbers lately.
Right.
So I think that's pretty cool. And bringing jobs to Jamaica, I'm not mad at
Right.
anybody bringing jobs to the Caribbean. Okay,
Right.
because
Yeah, that's super fly.
that's distant cousins. So I'm just that makes me feel good. I love when things come full circle, and that to me sounds like a true full circle moment. You took it to Hollywood, but you brought it back to Jamaica. So
Yeah, that's super fly. Plus playing your pops or your mom, like that's really cool. Like
yeah,
that extends the legacy, right? Like just to
right,
be able to say like, yo man, my dad played with Bob Marley. They
yep,
was homies. They was on tour. He was there at the hospital after he got shot or whatever. I'm freestyling.
mhm,
That's all fly.
mhm.
But to now say I played my dad, I got
That's
movie
pretty cool.
credits, I got residuals coming.
Mhm.
Yo,
Yeah,
that is super fly. So I think that's really cool. I'm also always in support of giving more jobs to our people, especially when you film somewhere,
yeah,
hiring the locals. Um, and yeah, I think it helps when the family is in support of a biopic. Um, but I also got that skeptical side where I'm like,
yeah,
so now what does this mean? And we'll see because, like, you know, some of the other biopics have been really good. We've seen some not so good ones, but I think the theatrical release biopics have been pretty good.
yeah.
So, which we spoke about recently.
We have, yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm curious how raw this film is gonna be.
Mhm.
How much of the real we're gonna see, and I probably check it out. I got AMC A list. I mean, honestly, I feel like I have to watch it. Like, it's Black History Month. It's Bob Marley. Like, now saw, heard, whatever. We got this clip now. Now it's
Mhm.
like, all right, I gotta go see it. Like, I mean, now I really gotta like go see this.
I'm
So
surprised because I said to you a few weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I'm really excited about this Bob Marley movie.
I'm not
And
excited about
I know
it.
that's
Yeah.
why, that's so that I'm surprised now that you're like,
I mean, it looks
maybe
cool,
I'll
but I
go
feel
see
like
it.
it's my responsibility to see it. If we're, what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, yo, I can't wait to go see this. I don't feel like that. But I do feel like I have a responsibility. Like the Beyonce movie. I wasn't gun ho about going to see Beyonce, but I felt like as a black dad with a black kid, I gotta take my black daughter to go see the Beyonce movie. Like I felt like I was obligated. So
I,
yeah, and
I
I don't know
still have
much
not
about
seen
Bob
it.
Marley. I'll be honest. See, I'm on the opposite side. Bob Marley was never played in my household.
Hmm.
So this might be a situation like when I saw Bohemian Rhapsody. When I saw Bohemian Rhapsody in theaters, I ain't know most of those songs. And the ones I did know, I didn't know they was Queen. I just know We Will Rock You and was like, oh yeah, I know this one. Yeah, I know this one. Oh, that's how they came up with it. That's really cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, and so now, me and my daughter listen to Queen. So sometimes that's what I
Hmm.
like about the biopics too. It kind of gives you a fresh look at things. And
Yeah.
even if you don't know the people that the movie's about or the intricate details, now you kind of like, now I kind of want to go listen to some of that. And so who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe that's what'll happen. Maybe I'll go watch the movie and then I'll be over here bumping Bob Marley. You know what I mean? I shot the sheriff, but not the deputy. You know what I mean?
Not the deputy.
Not the deputy.
And don't worry
Be happy.
about a thing.
That's right. Every little
Yeah.
thing's gonna be all right.
Every little thing's gonna be all right. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. You might be put on to, some of the tunes.
Right. Big
So,
tunes.
yep. I'm not gonna say it again in the way that he said big tunes, and I immediately wanted to go big tunes.
Yeah, that's why I was giving you the alley oop. You know what I mean? I was waiting. You know what I mean? Or I thought he was gonna say, yeah, man. Something.
No, because I'm actually not Jamaican, so I
I
try to
know.
stay in my. I try to stay in my lane. Then they'll start talking about how I'm not really Caribbean and all
My
kinds of
old
stuff like that.
supervisor, my old supervisor, an older Jamaican dude. Anytime he used to say something, I'd be like, yeah, man. And he'd be like, yeah. I like that. I like that.
Right.
It's so funny.
Right, family.
Right. I used to do that just to
That's so
he'd be like,
funny.
hey, you going to the store to get coffee? I said, yeah, man. He say, yeah, I like that. I like that energy. Here, give me this. I need some of this. Thanks. Bring it
Yeah,
back.
that's
But
funny.
anyway.